Beda rumah versus rumah yang beda. Both means a different house, but in this Indonesian lesson series, I'm gonna explain how they're different from each other. Okay, let me start with spoken Indonesian or colloquial Indonesian. So in everyday Indonesian, the phrase beda rumah and rumah yang beda, they both mean exactly the same, a different house. But if you really want to find a difference, there is a very subtle one. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example so you can know the difference. Example 1 for beda rumah. Kamu tinggal sama mertua. Do you live with your parents-in-law? Enggak, beda rumah. No, it's a different house. Okay, so in this context, the emphasis is on the fact that they live separately. Okay, now let me give you a second example for rumah yang beda. Ini rumah yang di foto itu kan? This is the house in that picture, isn't it? Bukan, ini rumah yang beda. No, it's a different house. Okay, so the emphasis is on the fact that the physical house is different from the one in the picture. Okay, so that's the very subtle difference. But again, if you say it in a context, it's very clear what you mean, right? So there's almost no difference. Okay, so that's in colloquial Indonesian. Now let's move to standardized Indonesian. So in the standardized Indonesian, the word beda is actually a noun. So in English, we can translate this into difference, right? And the adjective form is berbeda, which in English is different. As you can see, rumah yang berbeda, so the adjective comes after the noun, which is house, right? But beda rumah, like house difference in standardized Indonesian. Let me give you an example. So the way it is used in standardized Indonesian is like this. This is one example. Beda rumah saya dan adik saya tidak terlalu signifikan. The difference between my house and my brother's house is not too significant. Okay, so that is in standardized Indonesian. Whereas in the word berbeda, obviously you would say something like, rumah ini berbeda dengan rumah saya. So this house is different from my house. I hope that makes sense. I gave two uses in casual and standardized Indonesian. So if you have any question, let me know. And that's it for now. Sampai jumpa.